What's up, guys? So, I watched the convention videos that I found on YouTube. What I'm going to do is figure out how to link those, maybe right here, maybe at the end, but you'll be able to find the link somewhere on here to the two videos. I ended up with a full page of notes, so I'm only going to talk about the two convention videos that I found. So, as previously talked about, the convention happened the last weekend of June, leading into when they released Terminator 2. So, everyone that went to this Terminator 2 convention had not seen the movie yet. All of the stuff that I'm about to kind of go over is like exclusive to the super fans who were able to go to this. Took place in Los Angeles. And I'll just go down the list of stuff I wrote down. So, first video is about 3 minutes long. It's a news piece about the convention. On YouTube, it's under Creation TV, the channel. I don't know what that is, but anyway, it looks like it was on either Current Affair or Hard Copy or something like that. It's like that kind of early 90s style of news. Could have even been on like Entertainment Tonight, more likely that. So anyway, there's fast clips of fans talking. They quickly show the look-alike contest, which is basically everyone trying to look like Arnold. Shows a photo op where you can put on a bullet-riddled leather jacket and sit on a Harley, and they'll take a professional photo of you. Of course, this is before, people just, cameras were ubiquitous and everyone just had them on their phones all the time. So you would have to pay someone. They still actually do this at conventions, so I don't even know that it's necessarily that different now. But you pay someone to take a really nice photo of you instead of a friend holding your phone and them taking a photo of you. At 1:28 into the video, you'll see a very strange looking couple who look like they got lost on the way to a Star Trek convention. But all of these kind of science fiction conventions, whether they were specific to one movie or to a genre or whatever, would attract fans from all different genre movies, TV shows, blah, blah, blah. So they, of course, dressed up their very, very young child as Arnold. Think about that what you may. And then there is a movie prop auction that is also featured on this first video clip. This of the two is the way more professional. As I said, it's made by some kind of news show, so that's the style. And they sort of in between stuff that they're showing that I mentioned is clips from the movie and very quick blurbs from actors and filmmakers. The next video is the one I was way more excited about. Now, if you watched my last video, I mentioned on the flyer advertising this convention, it says at the bottom, no video allowed. So I didn't expect to be able to find a YouTube video that had very much of anything. I figured they probably snuck it in and guerrilla filmed, guerrilla filmmaking, were able to pick up some things. And it's sort of half and half of that. So I'll get into that. So anyway, at the beginning of the video, you see footage of a endoskeleton holding a gun. A young man is standing next to it, and you hear the person filming and this young man talking back and forth to each other throughout the video. I believe it's a dad and his son. Not 100% sure though. But anyway, then there's a bunch of footage of mannequins and costumes from the movie, sketches of Terminator 2 effects, props, and storyboards. At 12 minutes in, they get to where there is the photo op, where you can pay the lady to take a photo of you sitting on the bike wearing the leathers. And she hassles them about filming. So apparently, between the people working the convention, somebody was not informed that video cameras were not allowed. They explained to her that some other guy said they could. Not even sure if that's necessarily true, but well done on those guys' part, because what you do is you act like you're doing the right thing, and then even if somebody says something, you can maybe continue on doing it. Which is exactly what they did. They never stopped filming, really. There's cuts in filming throughout this, but pretty much throughout they're able to get whatever they want. Then it shows the stage sort of produced part of the show. Everyone, and you actually saw this in the last video, there's a big convention room, and all the fans are in the audience, and then they start doing the stuff they had planned for the end of the show, where everyone gathers. So, about 18, well, maybe like 15 minutes in is when you get to the lookalike contest. So all of the guys who were finalists or whatever go up there, and everyone gets a nice look at them. And then 20 minutes in, there's a little bit of footage of a press kit. Some of that stuff is seen in the behind the scenes that came with the Terminator collection box that I've talked about. Might talk about that in the next video. But I assumed more people had seen that, so it's kind of something I've been putting off. Anyway. There's only about half of that, and then the footage sort of dips down, and I believe they're trying to hide their camera at this point, more often than not. Especially when they're filming stuff that maybe hasn't even... I don't believe any of this stuff had been seen yet. Especially by the general public. I don't think there's any way people had seen that behind-the-scenes footage yet. Then you get James Cameron talking a little bit. He gets ready to go into a Q&A, and then the camera cuts out, and it jumps forward a little bit. Ed Furlong comes out. He doesn't talk, really. He just sort of stands there. Then they announce the winner of the pinball machine contest, which I'm a fan of that. They probably had not put those out in arcades yet, and this was like the world premiere of that game as well. That's a guess. Don't quote me on that. Arnold then enters to theme music from the movie, which is awesome. This is a big, long photo op where he just sort of stands up there and flash bulbs are going off like crazy. He calls Eddie Furlong a little nerd, which I thought was hilarious. He acknowledges Linda Hamilton not being there. She's one of the... she's of the three of them, the only one that isn't there. Who knows why? Maybe she didn't. He just didn't want to be. I don't know. Then Arnold tells a heckler, "Fuck you, asshole." I don't know what the exchange is really. You can't really make out what the person in the audience said or yelled out. But he says, "Fuck you, asshole." He then hypes the movie big time. He's a really good salesman. And, watching this, I just had a big smile on my face because this is peak Arnold Schwarzenegger. There is no other time in his career that he is more popular a star than he is at this moment on the well, maybe like on the back end of Terminator 2. You know what I mean? Like while it's in theaters and stuff. But this is like the precipice. He's right there. It's awesome. Makes you really happy to see him doing so well and very joking with the crowd, able to make up, able to improv jokes on the fly. Um, just awesome. Then they announced the lookalike contest winner, more jokes, and they give a bow at the end, and that's it. So, as you can see, full page of notes. That's why I dedicated a whole YouTube video just to this. Next time, I'll talk about that behind the scenes VHS I've yet to watch. I've probably seen it a long time ago, but and then, as previously mentioned, the August and September 1991 Star Logs. Exclusive interview with Arnold in that. And this says the once and future Terminators from original to Judgment Day. So I don't know what kind of information will be in either of these, but we'll find out together. Thanks guys for watching. Comment and like on the video, and hopefully I can figure out how to put a link to those videos for you. If not, the titles of them are Arnold Schwarzenegger and James Cameron in the at the official Terminator 2 convention. That's by Creation TV. And the other one is just titled Terminator 2 Convention, and it's about half an hour long. Very easily searchable if I can't figure out how to link them. Okay? Bye.